Charlie Coyle centers it with Sillinger and rugged Matthew Olivier, who goes to the front of the net, and that first shot is stopped and held by Comrie. So the Jets 4 for 8 in their last 3 games in the power play after going 0 for 14 in the previous 4. Shot by Pionk is stopped. Nemesnikov to Pionk in this early power play. Nemesnikov sets it up for Nyquist, delays, shoots. That was really his only option. It was stopped by Merzlikins. Columbus on the penalty kill. They did not allow a Canadiens power play last night. Nemesnikov, Nyquist, and back. The shot right on Merzlikins, fought it off. Clearing attempt, knocked away and held by Nyquist. They'll set it up again. Half of the penalty is over. Nemesnikov, shot right on and squeezed by Merzlikins. On our 4-game point streak, 2 goals and 5 points. He's got 22 in the season and finds Velarde, goes to the net. Connor tipped it right on goal, forcing Merzlikins to make the save. He didn't freeze it. A rather casual play by the Columbus netminder. Didn't come back and hurt him as the play goes on. Knocked ahead by Monahan. He only has 1 even-strength goal this year, 19 games, 2 in total. Of course, former Jet, 34 games a couple of years ago. Shifley in the corner. Sandberg's at the blue line. He'll take it, fire it right away. That hit Connor, or maybe Provorov. Again, Sandberg swept it over to Pionk. Shot stopped by Merzlikins, and Monahan will haul that in.
And then they signed him to a 4-year deal, so he makes good value on his pickup and earned a lot of trust.
Chased down by Lowry, back to the line. Pionk is locked and loaded. He engages it to the corner. Niederreiter, Lowry scores! The first of the year for the captain has the Jets in the lead.
After coming back, missing the beginning of the season, and look at the little chip to space. Niederreiter and Lowry hunts it down. He gets his own loose puck, and now everybody spreads out, and look at that. Niederreiter fades away and attacks the net from below the hash marks. This is where this trio does by far their best work.
Severson tees it up. Lundestrom, the former longtime Duck, shot it through a crowd and loose. Severson is in there. He ran out of room, tries to chip it in. Comrie out of his net. Dyke was open on the left, but Connor could not control that puck. Now Olivier to a dashing Sillinger. Drops it. Olivier with a drive. Knocked away by Comrie. Olivier, second in penalty minutes last year in the league. He also had 18 goals. He's got it side of the goal. Poked at by Sandberg, and now Shifley is there. Outlet to Pionk. Assist on that Lowry goal. Tanner Pearson splitting the D, walks right into the backhand. And Merzlikins made the save as Pearson was looking for his second goal.
You get the feeling he's feeling it. He does a nice job using his speed. Look at the way he just splits the defense on the backhand, tries to solve Merzlikins' 5-hole. This is a great drive, a 4th-line shift that do not want the Jets defense to be able to manipulate the puck in the ozone.
Damon Severson with a bit of time. Snapshot, great stuff by Comrie. Redirected front by Johnson. Clearly their best chance, and a fine save right there. Taychuk will work it back, and Wood, who had a nice rush to the net earlier, gives it to Johnson, who places that low. Johnson, 57 points last year. He's 5 this season. Now some skating room for Jonathan Toews. Toews improves his angle. Nemesnikov with a shot. Stopped by Merzlikins, who's Olivier back to the blue line. Christensen, Favreau. Back for Christensen as he gets on the move. Snapshot, stick save. Comrie rescued again by Coyle. And back to Christensen. Favreau, a hot shot, but he missed the net. Kyle Connor tried to direct that cross-ice, kicked the hit from Marchenko. And he'll swivel back and peck it up. Pretty good pass to Wood. Backhander, big rebound, but Velarde was right where he should have been. He'll play it off the glass, and a 2-on-2 developing. Bouncing puck, though. That slowed Shifley a little bit. He'll scoot that in and collide with Matejchuk. Monahan played it up the boards and got it back. He'll stride through center, finding Severson. Net drive Monahan. Severson shot, and coming in and tipping it.
I don't think he is a 4th-line player. I don't think this is where he's going to end up. But, man, he has blended extremely nice with Pearson and Morgan Barron so far, adding some nice skill. He's got a shot and a takeaway.
Now some great speed by Wood, who's in alone. Penalty coming up, and he scores! Wood with a nice finish. He beats Comrie and ties the game at 1.
This is a guy that skates. He's a straight-line player, elevated from the 4th line last game. playing on the wing with Sean Monahan's line, and look at that. He catches the Jets defense a little bit flat-footed, and it was going to be a delayed penalty. It was going to be a penalty shot.
Ditch behind the goal. Nemesnikov drags it along. Vlad Nemesnikov to Dylan Samberg. Shot kick save, a good one by Merzlikins. Again Nemesnikov as he poked it wide. Columbus looking for its first lead late in period one. Poke past Samberg. Coyle centering pass. Comrie trying to find it. And now the whistle blows. Werenski hopped on. Niederreiter picked up the puck and he finds a trailing Schenn. He'll bring it in. Luke Schenn fires it right on goal and looking for a rebound that did not occur. Morrissey moves it to DeMello. A little pressure from Johnson. He'll move it up the boards and Connor relayed it on. Fine play. Scheifele. Three Jets are up on the attack. Scheifele centering pass, score! That's Scheifele's and it's 2-1. Morrissey was in front and he redirects it in.
A nice job on the backhand from DeMello. A chip to space and speed from Connor to Scheifele. And look at Scheifele just wait for his buddy to arrive on time. We talk about the defense from Columbus scoring goals.
Shot ahead by Stanley, but he couldn't clear the zone. Zach Aston Reese, Hobie Baker finalist back 2017. He threw it. Severson moved it. Olivier paddled it back smartly. Coyle driving the net. Sillinger chipped it on goal, and Comrie made the first save and got the rebound too. Provorov turned it over. Back to the line. Morrissey. DeMello shot right on and squeezed by Merzlikins. Niederreiter works behind the net. He gave it to Nyquist. Pionk's got that heavy shot. Nyquist, Pionk, fire, scores! The first goal of the season for Neil Pionk. It comes in the power play and it's 3-1.
Watch number 19 net front. Battling in the trenches. This is a nice job. He gets a little help from Nemesnikov as well. So I talked earlier about stuffing down low. You go to the goal line and you make a play, and then you get the puck up high.
Directly in on that goal by Morrissey. A really nice pass right at the goal mouth. Morrissey picks it off at center, sends it ahead. Scheifele immediately gave it to Kyle Connor. Changing speed. Connor, short angle shot. He scores! 4-1.
Defense to offense. Josh Morrissey right where he needs to be to end that play. And now you catch the other team in transition. Inside out. Stutter step from Connor and a little sneeze to the top corner. That comes off of his stick awfully fast. Fundamental hockey. Nothing wrong with that. Shot, go to the net, rebound. Almost capitalized.
Sandberg will turn. Pionk beats him to the loose puck. He absorbed a bump from Olivier. A chance for Sillinger. Werenski right on. Score! Werenski with goals and 2 straight. They get that one right back. And once again, it's a 2-goal game.
Going and expecting a shot. Nearly scored on the rebound, but instead it's Columbus. And look at the way they use the width. It goes 80 feet side to side. Sillinger gives it to Werenski.
Finally, Johnson is there and able to knock it out.
This is how you protect the lead and play with the lead. 2 goals up, third period. Scheifele doesn't try to make a play on entry.
Logan Stanley scores! Logan Stanley unloads, and it's 5-2.
Bomb. At the end of a shift from the top line, who's just grinding, preserving the lead, keeping the puck safe. A little backhanded compliment from Mark Scheifele at the end of a shift. Look at this, 2 guys to him, and he opens up the lane for Stanley, who sends an absolute scud to this top corner. Check this angle out. Top corner.
Down to Coyle. 5 left in the power play. Shot by Sillinger, it's blocked. Here's a chance, bonus up by Comrie as he stole Johnson at the end of the penalty. Del Belbelou's reaching in on him, as is Fabro. Good pass to the point. Sandberg tip, big stop, rebound, and another good save. Left leg both times by Merzlikins.
On the wall. Keep it there. Win battles. Tire your opponent. And when you do that. Low to high shot. 2 different chances. 4 lines, 6D and Eric Comrie. Everybody had a piece of this one. That was a complete effort. I would say right up there, yeah, they're just going to burn it.